Sarah Bagley has been interested in Brandon Wiscombe for almost a decade.
So we grew up in the same ward, actually. I moved into the ward when I was like 7.5, and he was my brother's best friend, my older brother's best friend. And since I was like 12, I've had the biggest crush on him because he was like so cute. He was tall. He played basketball in high school. He's like super worthy priesthood holder. Just like all the girls in the ward were like, oh my gosh, Brandon Wiscombe, like he's so cute.
Finally, in September of 2017, Sarah began dating the man of her dreams.
He is so thoughtful. Like, he's super funny. He always makes me laugh. And that's one of my favorite things about him, is that he makes me laugh. And so between the two of those, I'm so happy all the time. It's great.
Despite the happiness within their relationship, there is one setback. It's a long-distance relationship. While Sarah is studying music performance at BYU Idaho, Brandon is preparing for med school at BYU Provo.
It sucks. But it's really like, we've figured it out. Like, we've been dating since September and all of it has been long distance.
Sarah says one of the challenges she and Brandon face is communication.
I get in my head a lot more than if I was in person with him. For example, when it was like halfway through our relationship so far, he wouldn't ever tell me that he missed me, and he would just kind of like he assumed that I knew that he missed me, that like I knew he missed me, yeah, but he never would say it to me. And it was like before we had said I love you and stuff, and so I was kind of like, one day I literally just asked him, I was like, do you care? Like, do you miss me when I'm not there? And he was like, yeah, I miss you all the time. Like, I see couples on campus and it drives me crazy. And I was like, okay, just making sure. And he's like, why do you ask? And I was like, you never say it to me, you know, like, and so it just made me like feel insecure and things like that about it at the beginning. But just like communicating that to him and saying like, it's really nice to hear every once in a while that like you miss me and that I'm not there. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And so now he'll tell me all the time that he misses me. He's like, overdone it, but it's great. I love it.
Missing each other is actually one of the couple's current biggest challenges, and Sarah has noticed how this affects her.
It just gets hard to like, for me to focus on like things here sometimes when like I miss him so much and he's not here, and like I want to be there instead because I want to be with him, and so it's hard to like focus here and like get things done here still, and remember to like live in the moment where I am in Rexburg instead of like always wishing and wanting to be with Brandon in Utah.
Sarah said she has learned how to make her time away from Brandon more enjoyable.
It's easier to like not be with him when I'm busy here. And so like trying to keep myself busy with school or like with, you know, people that are here, my roommates, things like that. But it also helps, honestly, to remember the countdown.
Usually that countdown is for a weekend visit, but their current countdown is a little different.
I get to finally go home after this semester and be with him all summer, and I'm really excited.
Sarah said she is most excited to not have to leave Brandon again after 3 days.
Getting to know that like, okay, today was really awesome, and tomorrow I get to see him again when he comes home from work, and the next day I get to see him again when he comes home from work, you know, and just like hanging out with him every day and just knowing that we get to do everything together when we're there, and that like I don't have to leave in 3 days to go back to school, you know.